All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men of Yasharallah, spread across the four corners of the planet Earth, who teach this word in truth and in sincerity. All right. Peace to the sisters who watch and who learn as well. All right, this is Brother Shamar Yah coming with another video. All right. Um, I don't know what I'm going to entitle this video as of yet. But there's a lot going on. Here in Chicago. Okay. And, if you're not paying attention, to these scriptures, you're going to get caught up. All right. You're going to get caught up in what's to come. And you're going to get caught up with, all of the folly and, bull BS that's going on. Okay. Uh, let's first start off. Okay. You have a lot of psyops. Okay. All, this whole COVID, this is all a, everyone sees that it's a design of Esau to usher in this new world order. All right. And, they have a lot of psyops, a lot of, CIA type of ordeals going down. You see videos that brothers have put out, all right, showing these Edomites, these so-called white people, bringing in bricks, kicking in stores, and destroying, a lot of this stuff that so-called Negroes and Hispanics are getting charged with. All right, and now the new thing that they've created, as far as I know, here in Chicago, is they're trying to put Judah against Issachar. All right, now we know that you have a great deal of two-thirders out there. All right. But uh, I'm gonna speak on Issachar, man. All right, and but really two-thirds, because two-thirds of all of Israel is just really fucked up. All right, and I'm gonna speak on Issachar right now. Okay, on a psyop. Okay, that that and let me get some scriptures real quick, man. All right. This was a scripture that stuck out in my head. This is Jeremiah 35 and 7. It says, "Neither shall ye build house, nor sow seed, nor plant vineyard, nor have any." Okay? "But all your days ye shall dwell in tents, that ye may live many days in the land wherein ye be strangers." Okay? So, we're here in captivity, man. All right? We're here in captivity, and pretty much, hey man, we're dwelling in tents, man. All right, uh, you know, uh, uh, Esau owns, this land is stolen. All right, this, for the most part, this, most of us know that this land is stolen. All right, but I'm gonna put it out there like this: Israel, Okay, our people have a relationship with the so-called white man, all right, here in America, as an as an abused, it's like a domestic violence relationship, all right. That's the relationship that the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans have with the so-called white man, all right. It's a domestic violence relationship, all right, and uh, you know, no matter how much we tell and warn our people, okay, it's just like you see, you see a woman, a chick, out in the world, and she's in a domestic violence relationship, and you know, at first, okay, when you're in the world, you try to before you come in this truth, you try to talk to the female like, hey, you don't need to be with that guy, woo wop the bam, you know what I'm saying? That's not a good thing, you know what I'm saying? But when you come into this truth, you get a better perspective of why that situation is occurring. All right, you know what I'm saying? Out of somebody's wickedness. All right, there's wickedness and in a lot of cases in an abusive relationship, there's wickedness on both sides. All right, and that's pretty much how 2/3 of our people are with Esau. No matter how much Esau, uh, Edom beats and kills, beats you, Jakes. All right, he says sorry, and then you go back, okay, and then our people go back every time Esau does something. The so-called white man does something. All right, uh, our people go back. They run back, man. Okay. Now you could see a woman, doing something like that, but for you men, okay, I'm not gonna, I really don't want to call you men. All right, for you, beings, supposed to, 2/3 men. All right, you run back to the so-called white man like, you're behaving like a woman, okay, and in this case, you're the abused woman in this case, okay, and uh, getting back on, all right, going back to Issachar, all right, um, which you have these psyops, okay, and so one of the psyops that has taken place here in Chicago that has everybody really on their toes, man. All right, is the fact that you had some Northern Kingdom tribes, all right, which Jacob's bugged the hell out. Okay, during these the looting or whatever, they pretty much told Judah, man. Okay, they pretty much told Judah, and this is part of the curses, man. That's how you know that these people are the Israelites, man. Okay, this is how you know that these people are the Israelites and that they're in a dumbed down state of mind state. All right, that's how you know that these scriptures are true. All right. Uh, they issued a decree that since the Judites had destroyed the stores in their neighborhood, that and which, like I said, which these could have been CIA agents who initiated this, all right, but at the same time man, Hosea 4:17, okay, Ephraim is joined to idols, let him alone. All right, uh you know and the idols, that's the Northern Kingdom when it's saying Ephraim, because you know you you know Jake is joined into a whole lot of material, idol type shit. Judah as well. But Judah, they part ways with the idolatry. You know, if you pay him some money, all right, you pay him for it. But Ephraim kind of sticks to it a little bit more. All right. Um, so they pretty much gave a decree that it was a shoot on sight anytime that they see a Judite come through their neighborhood or go to a grocery store, which you know uh, which now has the whole city in pretty much in an uproar. Um, you have which at first I was in an uproar until I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Because I know how the street moves. I know, this is not, I was here for the, I've been, the Bulls, the Rodney King little riot. So, I know how things go, man. All right. I know that things pretty much, Esau, and this is a war, man. Okay. This, what's building up is a war. All right. Esau Edom is trying to take down the tribes, man. Okay. That's what we are witnessing. There is no returning back to normal. Okay. The so-called white man is, right now. Okay, because I'm going to say this. Okay. The supposed people who the supposed uh, policemen who killed the Jake, right, George Floyd. Okay, they've been charged with second-degree murder. All right, and so, uh, you know, you're gonna see an uprising again, man. Okay, if just say, they're going to court in Minnesota. Okay, they're saying it's a second degree murder case, saying that he didn't do it intentionally. So now you're not supposed to believe your eyes. All right, you've seen him intentionally kill this man, but because he's an Edomite, all right, a so-called white man, they're going to he's going to beat the case or get a slap on the wrist, which is going to enrage everyone. Okay, it's going to enrage everyone, and so things are going to go, and that's why you have the National Guard still in place, because the mayor of Chicago, little Larry Lightfoot, she was asked, are the National Guard going to remain in Chicago? And she said yes. They're bringing in more National Guards. All right. So they're doing that because of the response that they know is going to come down from out of Minnesota. Okay. The slap on the wrist for these officers, and which is going to ignite things further. All right. But getting back on, uh, this decree by, Issachar, okay, or whatever. All right. Jake doesn't understand that Jake is going to be you're going to be a permanent fixture. You attached to your home. I mean, you're supposed to have pride, in your things, but this is not your rest. The scriptures tell you that this is not your rest. Uh, you know, and see, Jake doesn't understand that they are going to be a permanent fixture with Babylon the Great, man. Okay, a permanent fixture. Those chariots are not going to deliver a lot of Jakes, man. Okay, the Most High is not going to have mercy on a lot of you people out there, man. So when these martial law troops, okay, when the troops come in, they're going to be, man. You got Edomites that are part of those troops, man. Or you have some national reservists who may be local, but you never know what type of mind state, sadistic type of individual you're dealing with until he gets power. Just like these Edomites, okay? These are Edomites that are in these reserves, man. And you see, when a regular Edomite under his normal uh law, okay, when he gets the chance, he acts sadistically, man. Okay, he goes for the kill. So what do you think a martial law troop, who and the word martial meaning warlike, okay, warlike law, okay. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to be smashing people's heads in with guns, man. You have these people. You have these people with this cocky, proud mind state that and you're gonna have Jake, the nigga woman with an attitude. They're gonna just be knocking people's heads off. Okay, they're gonna be raping your sisters, your mothers. Okay, you haven't seen nothing yet, and your little village. All right, they're gonna go. They're gonna ransack through that, man. Okay, you don't understand what's going on. Okay, because again, you Israelites, you're like a domestic violence case, man. 2/3 of our people are like domestic violence cases, man. All right, you you know you're willing to forgive Esau, this Edomite. All right, the so-called white man. You're willing to forgive him, all right, for the things that he's doing, just so that you can have fun, sort of say, all right, because that's basically all it is, all right. And he's going to do what? He's going to uh, abuse you until just like you tell that female, and then finally find out that she's dead, okay, because that guy, he killed her. And that's what Esau is doing to 2/3 of our people over and over. And it's going to get 1,000 times worse, man. All right. There is no uh compromising with Esau, because that's all Esau wants to do. Like one of the brothers brought it out when he was overseas. I believe it was the elder from Chicago. No, maybe it was the elder from Chicago or the elder from Indiana. Okay, I believe it was the elder from Indiana, the Mashapot, who said that overseas in the Middle East, they have a saying that uh, women are for babies, boys are for pleasure. Okay, so these uh, reservists and these troops, they're gonna be raping men as well. Okay, they get a kick out of raping a man, man. Okay, out of penetrating a man, they get a kick out, they get a thrill out of that, man. And it's hard to even talk about. Okay, but it's a reality that is coming. Okay, they're sadistic. These people are very sadistic. All right. Um, Let me get another scripture. Hold on 1 minute. Um, Go to the scripture real quick. I mean, you're trying to hold on to a little, you know, a little area, man. Okay, you don't own nothing in Chicago, man. Nothing. Definitely, and most definitely in this time, you own nothing here, or whatever perspective state that you live in, man. You own nothing. All right. Here we go. Ezekiel 23 and 18. let me see. Let me start with 17. It says, and the Babylonians came to her into the bed of love, and they defiled her with their whoredom, and she was polluted with them, and her mind was alienated from them. All right. Um, so she discovered her whoredoms and discovered her nakedness. All right. Then my mind was alienated from her. All right. Like as my mind was alienated from her sisters. All right. And so this is Israel, man. Okay. This is Israel as a whole. All right. And Babylon, we are here in Babylon again, man. And this place is about to be destroyed. All right. But some of you are going to be a permanent fixture here in Babylon the Great. All right. You're going to be part of the lake of fire, man. Okay. You're going to be part of this lake of fire. Okay. Those unclean beasts and birds are going to be taking poops on your remains, whatever remains of you. All right. And so right here you see the Most High, you know, is likening Israel to a woman, man. Okay, and a very slutty, uh, uh, slutty woman at that. Okay, because you like the things here in America, here in Babylon. Okay, you like the wickedness that Esau, the so-called white man, lets you do. So your mind is alienated from the Most High. All right, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right. Reading on, it says, yet she multiplied her whoredoms, and calling to remembrance the days of her youth, wherein she had played the harlot in the land of Egypt. All right. And so, for she dotted upon their paramours, okay, whose flesh is as the flesh of asses, and whose issue is like the issue of horses. Okay. So this is Israel being big time sluts, man. All right. Thus thou callest to remembrance the lewdness of thy youth, and bruising thy teats by the Egyptians for the paps of thy youth. All right. And so that's we are doing everything that these heathens are doing at this moment, man. At this time. Okay. Everything. All type of lewd, lewdness. When things is lewd, it's just out of control. All right. It says therefore, okay, and especially the southern kingdom. All right. And it says therefore, O Halabah, all right. Thus saith the Lord power, all right, Yahweh. Behold, I will raise up thy lovers against thee. And that's what's happening, man. That's what's about to take place. Okay? All of these other nations, okay? Certain tribes want to be traitorous, all right? Two-faced it, all right? It says, behold, I will raise up thy lovers against thee, from whom thy mind is alienated, and I will bring them against thee on every side. And that's what's going to happen, man. Okay? And especially Esau. Okay? Because, you're trying to be traitorous and trade against your brothers and your sisters and go against each other. And at the same time, Esau and these other nations, because, Issachar thinks that Esau, thinks that they're, I don't know what the hell, but, Issachar, and some of the northern kingdoms, man, think that Esau is going to accept him, man. Okay? That is going to get you killed. But, the elect, that's why this thing is for the elect. Okay? You have people running around with vocab Malone. All right, those people are not part of the elect, man. Okay, vocab Malone's job is to lead people astray. Okay, he's one of these. Uh, he's a lover. He's one of these lovers that pretty much Israel is a thought. All right, it's like a thought. All right, and vocab Malone and the doctrine that he's coming with. All right, is what's leading Israel. Uh, you know, to be out there, man. All right. But the Most High, okay, whom the world ignorantly calls God, he says, and I will bring them against thee on every side. So they're about to Esau and these other nations, all right? The Ishmaelites, they're here. Jake destroyed, Jake tore up everybody's stores. But guess what? Those stores are being rebuilt again. As I speak, all right? But even though they're building, all right, or some of them might know what's coming down, what's coming down the back, all right, because this court case, all right, with George Floyd may take a few months, and then something else will happen, and it could be that Jake would even forget it, but something else is going to occur. This is not it, man. All right, you had the COVID, all right. You've had a lot of things in 2020, the year of prophecy, all right, as coined by the elder apostle Tahar, all right. Reading on, it says, the Babylonians and all the Chaldeans, Pekod and Sho and Koi, and all the Assyrians with them, all of them desirable young men, captains and rulers, great lords and renowned, all of them riding upon horses. Yeah, all of these nations are about to come against Israel, man. All right, but the elect will be saved out of it. 2/3 of our people are going to catch utter hell, man. Okay. And it says, and they shall come against thee with chariots, wagons, and wheels, and with an assembly of people, which shall set against thee buckler and shield and helmet round about. Okay, and as you see, and those are those martial law troops, man. Those UN troops. Okay. Yeah, but people hear this and they be like, oh man, they just doom and gloom. That's all they talk about. Is doom and gloom. Well, you're living in it. Okay. A lot of you are going to wait to the last minute, to the minute when these troops have their foot on your necks, man, like George Floyd, and then you're going to be thinking about these words that we're teaching. Okay, and it says, I will set judgment before them, and they shall judge thee according to their judgment. So the Most High is giving the judgment to these nations to judge you. And like I said before, they're very sadistic, man. Okay, they're like a woman beater. Okay, and again, Israel is likened unto a woman, as you see. And so these other nations, they're sadistic women beater, man. Women beaters. Okay, there's a word for it, for a man who loves to beat on women. I forgot the name of it. But pretty much, you Jakes, you're in love with that domestic violence, man. Okay, because you keep running back to Esau. You keep wanting him, running back to his ways. Yeah, of course you have to work, make money, put clothes on your back. But you Jakes you're going overboard, man. All right. Standing up and going against your brother, man. Just being a straight up demon. All right. Traitorous in front of the enemies, man. Okay. Two-faced as hell, man. And I'm gonna read this last verse, man. I'm gonna end it here, man. All right. And now, you know what? All right. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read on. It says, this is verse 25, and it says, "And I will set my jealousy against thee, and they shall deal furiously with thee," because the Lord is done dealing with you. Okay. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is done dealing with you 2/3 out there, man. That's why I'm actually saying this, because the Spirit hit me to give this lesson, man. All right. You know, there's a million other things that I could be doing, man, but the Spirit hit me to pull out this lesson, man, and dig into these scriptures to do what? To warn you. All right. From who? From Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Rakah HaKodash, man. All right. Reading on, it says, "And I will set my jealousy against thee, and they shall deal furiously with thee. They shall take away thy nose and thy ears." Okay? And this is what Esau does, man. This is how sadistic. Okay? Remember, Esau, during slavery, he used to cut off your genitalia. He used to cut off a man's penis. All right? His rod, and put it in a jar, man. You know, you still have Edomites with Jake ears and noses, all right, in jars, man. It's family heirlooms. Okay? There was a chair made out of slave skins, man. So this is how Esau and these other nations are, man. "And thy remnant shall fall by the sword. They shall take thy sons and thy daughters, and thy residue shall be devoured by the fire." And ultimately, they're going to be, getting rid of these bodies. They're going to be burning them up. Okay? They're going to be burning bodies. "They shall also strip thee of thy clothes." Okay? So you got people like, these people who are into all this fashion, and, that's their whole life, man. Okay? It's okay to look good, dress up. Okay? But look, Esau is about to, once these martial law troops come in, do you think these National Guard reserves have all that fancy shit, man? Okay, they're working 3-4 damn jobs, man. Okay, trying to make it. But when they see you with this shit, man, they're gonna kill you and take what you have. Okay, you're trying to protect your home, your little community. Okay, they're coming to take it away. All right. It says, "And they shall strip thee out of thy clothes, and take away thy fair jewels. Thus will I make thy lewdness to cease from thee, and thy whoredom brought from the land of Egypt, so that thou shalt not lift up thine eyes unto them, nor remember Egypt again." Yeah, you're not going to remember it, because 2/3 of you are going to be dead. Okay? 2/3 of you are going to be dead, kaput, man. All right? And so, I'm going to end it there, man. All right? Because, the hardest part of doing these, lessons, man, is coming up with a title. All right? Because the Spirit is definitely kicking, man, and it's like a light in darkness, man. All right? Shining to guide the elect, man. All right? To the kingdom, Lord willing. Yahweh Shai, all right? Ratazah. All right? But anyway, want to end it there. Until next time, Shalom.